Hello, everybody, and welcome to the White Noise Podcast. With me is my co-host, Ethan.
Sup?
He's sick. And my manager, Aaron.
Hello.
And I'm your host, AJ. All right. So, anybody got some major topics? Did anybody want to actually talk first, or am I good to...
Not like a topic, but
Yeah.
it has been requested of me by a friend that I record this podcast in my best ASMR voice.
That's going to be great for getting responses out of you, I must say. So...
It's just going to be up close bit. That's what's
Yeah, there's
sound.
that. Yeah.
I'm going to have to edit that, you fuckstick.
Oh, yeah, I broke it, bro.
You're
Oof.
welcome.
Why do you have to clip so hard every goddamn time we do this?
I'm a loud boy. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
This is true. But I had a bit of an adventure today. So I went through our downtown Capitol at like, oh geez, when was it? It was like 10 o'clock to noon. So not rush hour, but still pretty busy. And oh my gosh, they're dumb people. There's some real dumb people. That traffic through any capital is insane, but specifically through Austin traffic it's something else, man. It's just, people do not use turn signals. That is a myth. That they do not exist.
I don't think they're needed.
Dude.
Okay, you're the problem.
Yeah, I am.
You're the problem.
100% the problem. I think me and Ethan talked about this last time he rode with me.
We did. You asked me. We were in a turning lane. We were in a left turning lane, and you were like, "Why do you have your blinker on? You're already in the left turning lane." I'm like, "Because why wouldn't I have my blinker on? I'd rather be redundant than not have enough communication." And Aaron's like, "I just don't think it's necessary."
It's not.
I'm like, "Well, I fucking hate you."
Yeah, that's...
I used to live in Atlanta. Nobody uses blinkers there either.
This is true. Yes, I told you.
And
Any
that's why
capital.
Atlanta is a shit show.
Any
What are you
capital.
talking about?
Well, no. See, that's just because a bunch of foreign people. Because Atlanta's the number one most
That's
used.
racist.
It
it's
is.
accurate.
No,
it's the number one most used airport in the
Just
entire
because
world.
it's accurate doesn't mean it's not racist.
Your mom's the number one most used airport.
Oh, freaking got
don't-
him.
Yeah, you got me there. Okay.
And
I'll come
oop.
back for that. Yeah.
No, Aaron. No.
I can't oop on this podcast? Is it a no ooping podcast?
I will leave.
Is this similar to like OWO or
An oop?
something?
You,
Yeah.
This is an uwu/oo safe space,
Okay.
but you cannot oop.
An oop is like when you're called off guard, or like you know what? Just
I know
go
what
watch.
it means.
I'm
I know what it
explaining.
means.
I'm explaining
I just
it
hate
there.
the fucking video
He just sounded
it
like
comes from.
and oop. I just hit my bowels. Have you seen the video?
It sounds familiar.
It's a drag queen, and she's like talking like about something, and then in the middle, I forget what it is, and in the middle of her conversation, she goes, "Oh, and I oop," and just sits there for
Yeah.
a second. She's like,
Yeah.
"I just hit my bowels."
Yeah. No. Yep. I hate you, Aaron. You
I'm
reminded
frowning at my computer right now. I honest to God don't want to be here.
It's been 2 weeks, boys.
And it's been 4 minutes, and you made me not miss you. At
I
all.
love you guys. Hey, Ethan.
4 minutes.
I'll be in
me.
Hattiesburg tomorrow.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I was gonna say.
Time
Okay,
to.
cool.
I'll be
Time to-
closer to you tomorrow, so just think about that.
I mean, you can come see me if you want.
I probably won't, but I might.
I'll be busy until like 5 because I'm a busy boy.
Yeah, I probably will too. I may pop in and be like, "Hey."
So, out of my trip, I noticed I don't want to say fanboying, but it didn't hit me until I saw like it was 2 different P. Terry's, like the restaurant, and I was like, I might see one of them here. Like, I was like, I might see a Rooster Teeth member. I was like, no,
You see
no,
a
I probably
Tesla.
won't.
Just like driving down the road. This way.
I saw a bunch of Teslas, but no Bernie.
What about Jack?
Cell shaded one.
No Jack, and no John. No
See the
John
other
yet.
Tesla boy?
I think John is a Tesla boy. Yeah, a lot of them are. Tesla
Gus is a Tesla boy too, right?
Yes, Gus is a Tesla boy. Yes, everybody on that podcast except for Barbara and Gavin doesn't have a driver's license.
Gavin just doesn't care about driving.
Yes, he
Hates
does not.
it.
No, he has a license in UK, but that's UK. But anyways, that's a completely different group of people. But I was like, maybe I'll see one of them. Never saw a single one of them, but I still looked just to attempt.
Well, yeah.
Nothing.
Why would he?
Yeah, I was like, maybe, like, you know,
You gotta at least roll the dice.
yeah, I feel kind of like a terrible person though, because I only expected to see them at like restaurants, because that's all I hear about from them. So I'm like,
That's
So-
all I talk about.
right? So I was like, I saw McDonald's and I looked through the window and I was like, maybe I'll see one of them
Michael?
through the window. No, not a single one of them. P. Terry, I was like, oh, P. Terry's. I wonder. No, but they probably go through the drive-through of those places anyways. They probably don't eat in there.
Or they just get like, you know, Uber Eats. Or
That
something
too.
like that.
That too. Or one of their one of the workers that usually like buys the food or whatever.
Yeah.
I always forget the people's names that do that.
Sarah.
Doesn't Sarah Weems?
Sarah
go and
Weems.
get
Yeah,
the
Sarah
food?
is. Yeah, Sarah is the one that does that.
Again, us talking about other
A different
people's content.
group. Yeah, isn't it great? You know, it's just a bunch of leeches talking about other stuff. You know.
Really, original thought is just a myth.
Yes,
Bro.
it is. It's a myth.
I read some misogyny stuff the other day. What a guy, man. What a guy, that
Do you mean-
misogynies.
Diogenes?
Diogenes? Whatever. That was close. That was really close.
He was all about men being superior, I guess.
No. He said... Oh. Oh. I got it.
Behold a man. Man. That's
It was good.
yeah, Aaron.
Yeah. All right. So that topic was over. So
That's Derp's one good joke for
That
the
is my
podcast.
one good joke. Yeah, I'm done at this point. Never mind. I won't say that bit. I was about to say the thing that I sent into that group chat,
no,
but I'm not saying
no,
it.
say it. Wait,
No,
is it the
Yeah.
thing you wanted to talk about?
no. It's
Oh.
the exclamation. Yeah.
Is it suck it, Susan?
Dude, Susan, man, dude, I hate Susan. Honestly,
And I put hashtag fuck Susan podcast.
that's what this is about. Susan's the
No,
problem.
we're not doing that. No, no,
All right.
no,
So
no.
But really though,
I think
fuck Susan.
The algorithm's great. Shut up, Ethan.
It fucking sucks.
so. Like, question: how much
Answer.
of the voting podcast is like? What did I just say?
How much of the voting podcast?
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
How much of the voting population is like baby boomers?
Oh, a large amount.
Like 60%.
Voting
Yeah.
population.
Man, this is a
maybe-
boomer question right here.
There's a reason.
Fucking boomer.
There's a reason. What's the percentage of the votes? What age group votes the least? Young people. 8. Okay.
Young man.
Young man. All
Tay's
right.
actually sitting next to me on his Xbox, by the way. Say hi, Tay.
So I don't know. I couldn't find like exact statistics really quick, but I think. Right. So I'm thinking about running for president. Right.
Okay.
2020.
I'm not voting for you.
All right. That's fine.
All right, Kanye, calm down.
I know exactly how to win, though.
Yeah.
You just say you're against self-checkouts. Boom. You won. That's it. That's the vote right there. You're done. You're
not.
done. You made it. You won. every baby boomer and their mother would vote for. Well, their mother's probably dead, but every baby boomer would just vote for you. Like right then and there.
But are you really
Yeah.
against self-checkouts though?
No.
Yeah, see, exactly.
You know what I did there? Like a liar.
Yeah. You'd make a great
mean-
politician, Aaron.
And then I put more of them everywhere.
That's amazing.
Right? Right?
It's a great way to get a bunch of hate. Yeah.
There's a weird. Self checkouts are a mixed bag.
They are.
Cause like yeah,
That's
it's
if you
like
don't separate
oh,
the items in each bag.
suck my little clit.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be a good podcast, guys.
I'm
Make
so
great
tired. I've been up since like 7 a.m. with like 4 hours of sleep.
Same.
I wasn't going
Like-
to.
So
On
I
the
was-
spot. Yeah.
But
Stealing content.
but no, because like self checkouts, you can make the boomer argument of like, well, they're getting rid of jobs. Every self checkout that they put in a store is one job that's gone, which I think is funny because you never hear a boomer like super respect someone who works at Walmart. Like I feel like they're the first people to be like, well, she fucking works at Walmart, so how good can she be? Like,
yeah, I agree. I agree.
it's
with
funny.
you.
But also the reason that, machines replace workers is because companies were like, costs way less to just have these machines do it and do the simple jobs because they're not very skillful. Like these aren't super complicated jobs. You boop the items, you put them in the bag, you put the money in the thing, you get the receipt out of the thing.
Yeah.
You walk
Yeah.
away. And they correctly were like, people can just do them themselves. Like, honest to God, people can just do this themselves.
Yeah.
At
So-
Belk, I have a feeling I'm going to be replaced soon because they've just updated the system now where the person has to hit to print their own receipt. So all I do is scan the item and put it in the bag, and they just do everything else on the pin pad. Like they put their pin
Yep.
number in, they choose where the receipt goes, they type in all their stuff and all that on the pin pad. So I guess they're gonna be bagging their own stuff next. So
No,
I don't
my
even know.
retail job is safe. They've been doing the exact same thing since the 70s, I
I mean-
think, or the 80s. So,
Our shoes
I'm
are
good.
self-service shoes, and the people don't go get them themselves. So my job is safe too, because the people are just too lazy to go get their own stuff.
yeah. Yeah, people pay for convenience. It's the weirdest thing to me. Like,
Oh, these
for,
people aren't
like,
paying extra; they just expect you to do it.
Okay, that's kind of messed up. But like that's something that weirds me out is that people will pay like a high amount of money for the smallest amount of convenience they could possibly get from something. Like that I don't get it. I don't like people are just it's kind of like a lazy thing, but I don't know.
What blows
Part of
my
it is
mind?
like just what's valuable to you.
Yeah.
Right, but then it's like
Because if like your time and your comfort are more valuable to you than your
Yeah.
money, then you pay more to get something easier and faster.
yeah, I guess it's a whole principle question to where it's like, is the principle of that worth my money?
Yeah. But if you
no,
have
yeah.
more time than you have money,
Mm-hmm.
I think we may have talked about this before.
It's like when I get my oil changed at like a shop, or get my brake pads changed at a shop, because I don't know how to do it myself. I could learn how to do it myself, but I spend like maybe 10 hours a week at home, like to do things. Well, I
Yeah.
can just drop it off and pick it up later, and I didn't lose any time. And I only paid
Yeah.
like maybe $5-6 more in the end because I still have to buy all the equipment and then spend my time to do it. And so in the end, I'm probably like it's about the same amount of money. And even people who I know that are like do all the mechanic work on their car, they take theirs to a shop and get it changed because they think it's just less time. They have everything there already, and it runs about the same just to buy it yourself.
Changing oil does take like a good bit of time
Yeah, and like
Yeah, it does.
they said
because
that
you just gotta wait for it to drain.
They said it's like $25, like just to do it yourself. Well, it's like $35 just to have the shop do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's part of like the reason I do that. There are
And of course
probably
it's
a few
easier
other things, but I can't think of them right now.
Easier for a shop because they'll have like lifts and stuff so they can get under the cars easier.
Yeah.
Because man, I've changed the oil in cars before, and crawling underneath cars and trying to like undo the fucking oil reservoir like nut, trying to find it, get to it, and then like you get it loose and you're like, all right, great, blah, 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 and then dirty oil just pours all over you and you're like, shit, put the pan under there, fuck, shit. And then you're like, all right, cool. Now I wait for 45 minutes while this thing empties out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's I guess
and then I go back in there to find the filter if I got to change that thing out too.
Yeah, it's just people that spend money on time, I guess. I just never thought of it that way. I don't know. Just the convenience standpoint is just weird to me.
And I think
also,
like brake pads. I think brake pads are something that is like, speaking of mechanic work, is better to change yourself. Because you buy brake pads for like $40 and they want to charge you like $140 or $160 to like put them on your car.
Depending
and
on
all
who
you
you go
gotta
to,
do
yeah.
is take the tire
Yeah.
off. It's not hard. Like I told you, I don't even know how to change my own oil, but I can change my brake pads.
Well, then you have to take your brake pads off.
Yeah. It's like bloop bloop. And then you
Yeah,
just like
exactly
clamp it
like
back
that.
together.
Yep.
And that's what it's like. That
Yep.
I actually have a pneumatic impact wrench, and that's the noise that it makes. Bloop, bloop.
If you type in online mechanic tutorial on like how to change brake pads, they're gonna go
Just go to WikiHow.
like that, and then they go bloop bloop, and then they put the new ones in, and they go bang bang, and then they go. That's how you change your brake pads.
Exactly.
Sound
in
by
your voice
sound.
and everything too. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's no. Now you're welcome, everyone who just listened, because you now know how to change your brake pads.
Yeah. There you go. Now you know.
You know
Dro-
what?
dropping
Don't put this under
mad
gaming.
knowledge.
Put this under education.
Education.
Yeah.
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 100%. Because I
We're an
can.
educational podcast.
Dysogenies, really hates women.
Yeah.
Learn that this podcast. Learn how to change your brake pads. This is it, man.
Okay. Weird question for you guys. And I meant to do this for last week's, but last week's was last week's podcast.
Last week, this week's.
Technically, yeah. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that last week we didn't have a podcast. So last week's podcast was last week's podcast, but it didn't get put up last week. All right, you're welcome. Okay.
I want to die.
So I'm hurting Ethan's tired brain.
He's like tired, sick boy. He's basically sitting here listening to us and just complaining.
He's our co-host zombie right now.
Yeah.
Is what he is.
Yeah, don't expect a lot from me this
It's
podcast.
okay. It's okay.
We expect a lot from you for editing. That's why you're here, Ethan.
I mean, yeah, I can edit it with just, Red Bull and
I
hatred.
had one of those.
That's how I got out of college.
I made the mistake if I have 12 hours this trimester, which is like more than I've ever had before.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I have 4 classes and 2 ensembles that I'm doing. And then I have another ensemble on top of that. It's not a credited hour. And then I'm also trying to get my job back, which is it'll probably happen. I talked to my boss today. I'd sent him emails and then checking back, and then I actually saw him in the office today when I was walking by.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I'm just going to pop in and talk to him real quick. And I popped in, and I was like, hey, did you see my emails? And he was like, what emails? I was like, I sent you 3 emails over the weekend. He's like, didn't see shit. I'm like, all right, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was emailing you about getting my job back. And he was like, oh, yeah, no, come talk to me Monday. We could probably work something out. I was like, dope, yes.
Nice, dude. So okay, weird question, and this is gonna blow Ethan's little tired brain. Why can we not? Dang it! I hate asking this question because it's so stupid, but it was on my mind. Why? Why can we not spell our own snot, Ethan? It's in our nose. We should be able to smell it. It should be the only thing we smell. Like, it's in our nose.
Maybe because
Don't say oxygen, or else you'll...
no,
You're gonna,
no.
Okay.
Maybe it's like our nose that we see, because since it's like the thing that's right in front of our eyes,
Yeah, we
and
can't
it's there
see it.
all the time,
Yeah.
our brain ignores it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe since snot is like right up in our nose holes all the time, and we always smell it, our brain ignores the smell.
Okay, if that's the case, then our brain is really impressive, and it needs to be
yeah.
better at other things than just
That's
not being able to smell snot.
I have no scientific evidence to back that up.
That's why I said if. That's why I said if.
You want me to look it up?
None at all. I'm literally just.
Yeah,
I swear to God, Aaron, if you Google why can't we smell our snot?
yeah. Google it. Google why can't we smell our snot.
Why can't we smell our snot? All right, I got you. Hold on.
Is there an actual topic about it?
Oh God. The internet is retarded. There has to be.
Why can't type?
Hey Wyatt. Hi.
Smelly mucus in the nose, especially when it thickens, seems to drip, and that's what causes a bad smell in my nose. Wait, hold on.
Olfactory adaptation.
Hold on. We can smell our snot. Smelly mucus in the nose, especially when it thickens and seems to drip instantly down and back of your throat, is a sign of post-nasal drip. A cold, flu, allergy, or sinus infection can cause mucus to thicken, making it hard for the drain's noise.
That's only when it's bad. I'm talking about like it when it's just normal. Like
So maybe it doesn't have
normal
a smell. Maybe it's smellless.
No,
odorless.
it's not, because when you take it
It's
out
like
of your
my fart.
nose, it has a smell to it.
What are you talking about? You're insane. No,
do you mean?
you're stupid.
What do you mean?
You're an idiot. If you think
What?
when you take it out your nose, it has a smell
you
to
do.
it.
There is a smell to it.
Nope. I'm with Aaron.
All right, you guys are weird.
You're freaking insane. There's a Reddit thread for this.
One, I'm not picking my nose and smelling it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two, bullshit. Just bullshit.
I
You know,
yeah.
you can test it out yourself right now, and there's nothing
No,
weird about it.
I'm not. I'm not.
Smell your
Because I feel like it's going to be some stupid ass ploy, and I'm going to be like, see, I can't smell it. And you're going to be like, oh, you picked your nose.
But it's a car. And a
Shut
car
up, Wyatt.
you can take apart and sell for more parts later.
No, but yeah, just like a TV.
I don't know what argument you guys are
Oh
making.
wait, hold on. This Reddit thread says you can smell your snot ? When it's out my nose, yeah. Can't you?
See?
He
See?
says nope. You sure you don't have a sinus infection? If I do, it must have lasted all my life. Ethan.
See?
One freak does
See?
not the normal population
I
make.
agree.
How about two?
This is on Reddit.
No.
Also, this is a Reddit thread of no stupid questions.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just podcast topics. This isn't a Reddit thread. Like, why do Americans call gas fuel when it's clearly liquid? The fairest of
Dude, I love
questions I've
this.
ever heard.
I love this, Aaron. Aaron, if you want to read this real quick, you can.
Because it's the name
sending
of the
it to
short
me?
name of gasoline.
What are you sending to me?
This right here. I found this on Reddit as well under Shitty Ask Science.
All right, so
God.
question.
Here you go.
Are you sending it to me as well,
No.
or just Aaron?
Here, I'll send it to you as well if you want it. But
Okay.
I think Aaron's gonna be the one to read it since you're sick.
I think you're just used to them. You should blow your nose into a cup, wait 5 minutes, then reinsert them. If you can't smell them, you may have a medical condition. Is it talking about boogers? What is it talking about?
Yeah, that's what it's talking about. It's talking about boogers.
What the crap, man? What's wrong with you? You can't smell. No, you're insane.
Yes. Somebody agreed with me. Somebody in the entire universe somewhere that
You
was
can-
on Reddit agreed with me.
What's that theory that you can just find anything to agree with you on Reddit? Like, I'm not on Reddit, but like on the internet. Like, if you
Oh, there is that theory.
anti-vaxxers tried
Yeah.
use the internet to back up their
They use
opinion.
that theory.
So
Well,
shut
okay.
your mouth.
That's different because that's an entire group. This isn't like an
Yes,
entire group
exactly.
of a person.
There's a smaller group of people that think you can smell your
Aaron,
own
maybe you
snot.
can find a subreddit with someone else who has like eyebrow dandruff.
Yo, bro, hold on.
See? See?
No, I actually,
Why my eyebrow got dandruff, but just the right one.
I actually looked that up. Okay.
Oh God.
It's,
Yeah, I think we talked about it at some point.
I mean, it's the same reason that you have regular dandruff. It's just dry skin. I knew what it
Yeah,
was.
but it's just fucking weird that it's just localized to one eyebrow.
Maybe it's the eyebrow that the sun shines on when I'm driving down the road. Maybe it's like
That's
the
the
arm theory that gets like
Fucking most
skin
stupid
cancer.
thing I've ever fucking heard.
You just heard Derp say he can take his snot out of his nose and then re-smell it.
Not re-smell it. Only smell it when it's out of my nose. Come on, Aaron.
No.
I'm in great pain.
Yo, do you want Wyatt to hop in for the rest of the podcast? You just go to bed.
No,
No, he's gonna get several viruses on Ethan's computer.
if Wyatt came on the podcast, he would sit down in this chair, and my computer would immediately get a slew of viruses. Fuck! Shut up, Alexa.
They have their Alexa set to the word computer.
And Wyatt refuses to change it because, quote, it's too funny.
Just made some good content.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right. It is funny.
That's a bad idea, though. That's such a terrible idea.
It's really
I know.
Say computer too much.
Oh no.
You summoned her. You bastard. Shut up, bitch. I'm so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Do introverts handle solitary confinement better than non-introverts?
What type of question?
I feel like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this
God.
borderline's the same thing as the snot question.
God.
Why do we
is
only
that?
sneeze when we're awake?
We're just a bunch of leeches right now. We're not even like this is creative thought.
I
No, but like, why? He's got a point. But like, I mean, it's kind of stupid because you could sneeze while you're asleep and just not know it. Like, there's no way of knowing.
No. I guarantee. No, actually, so my buddy Trey, my suite mate, when he sneezes, it sounds like a neutron star collapsing in on itself.
Somebody splitting atoms or something.
Yeah, it's just I can hear it through the wall every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you ready?
And
for
he has told me that he has woken himself up with his sneeze. So like my sneeze, I have little dainty like woman sneezes.
No.
I have a little like achoo. So I fully believe that if I sneezed in my sleep, it wouldn't wake me up. But Trey's sounds like a freight train. So when he says I've sneezed and woken myself up before, I 100% believe that.
So, you ready for the top post? Like the top, like, upvoted post for the why do you sneeze when you're asleep, or why do you only sneeze when you're awake?
Just
When you're
hit me.
asleep, your nose has significant trouble telling the brain you need to sneeze.
Hey, brain, you need to sleep.
about
Nah,
that.
dude, I'm sleeping. Nah, man, I'm sleeping.
Nah, bro, I'm asleep.
I'm sleep. Don't bother me.
bro.
I'm sleep.
Don't touch me.
Brain's like, don't you need to sneeze? And I was just like, nah, man, I'm asleep.
Dude, this one guy said he woke up and he farted himself awake.
Yeah,
Like he was
I
asleep.
know. I know a certain person that lives under this roof right now that does that. That's not me. So, yeah.
Y'all ever shit the bed?
That
No.
How did I read a comment about that as you said that?
Tay, you ever shit the bed? Tay says no.
Okay, so I haven't, but I have woke up with like a sickened stomach. Now, mind you, this was like when I was 7,
Mm.
and 7 isn't
JK,
7
this
days
was like
ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah. I woke up and I like started going to the restroom as a child, and I was like, oh no, I'm pooping now.
Oh,
And it was just like, I just kept walking down the hallway. It was just everywhere. It was awful.
You're just like, you weren't even prairie dogging it. You were just like leading the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
Just all the way down the hallway to your bathroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was-
Did you have to like wipe up your shit trail?
My parents were still awake, so they were like, came in there and took care of it.
Did your parents have to wipe up your shit trail?
Probably. My mom probably did. Yeah.
best moment to. You didn't have any pets then, did you?
Nah.
No, so you could have just
I know
pointed,
exactly where.
pointed the blame somewhere else. Just nope.
Oh, I
wasn't
thought
me.
you were gonna say like he like leaves a shit trail down the hallway and his dog's just following him, just lapping it up.
Gross. No. Yours is so much more disgusting. Huh.
Is that not what happened, Aaron?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Have you guys ever woken up like middle of the night and then had to throw up?
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
all the time.
With
Yeah.
no stomach virus, yes.
Yeah.
No, but I was talking about this last night. I throw up very well.
I think we talked about that. Like, we talked about you puking last podcast, didn't we?
We talked about me puking, but it was just one instance. But like,
yeah.
I just because I used to be on. Aaron can attest. I used to be on medication that made me throw up like after every meal.
Yeah, no, we talked
I
about
would-
that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But I feel like what happened is my body like got so conditioned to like, oh, we eat and then we throw up. We don't shit, we just throw up. I think my body got so used to that like any time my stomach feels bad, my body is automatically like, oh, dude, just fucking chuck it. Duh. Easy. And so it's like anytime I'm like, oh, my tummy hurts a little bit, I'm like, oh, well, I gotta go throw up now. I'll go to the bathroom, just, and then I'll walk out and I'll feel fine. Like, it's just really just like I gotta get this over with, like, and then I'm good. And I walk outside and I'm like, yeah, I just threw up a little bit. It's fine.
Your stomach acid must be all over the place.
I remember I've talked to people about this and I'm like, you guys just never, like, you just don't feel good. And so you just, like, go have a quick puke and then, like, you're fine. And people are like, no. The only time I'm throwing up is if I'm, like, really, really sick. I'm like, what? Nah, that can't be. You just, sometimes you're just like, I feel a little bit off. Okay, I feel fine.
Weird.
So,
Weird.
no, when I have the stomach virus, it feels better to puke. Like after I throw up, I feel better. So what I do is I chug Sprite really quickly to try to make myself sicker. So I puke, so I feel better for like 30 minutes.
Wait, you chug Sprite?
Yeah.
Why don't you just stick your fingers down your throat?
Oh, no, dude. No.
I've done that before.
can't do that.
I felt bad and been like, I feel bad. I'm not throwing up right now. I need to throw up. I take my index finger and my middle finger and I just go put them in my mouth, go to the back of my throat and push down and it activates the gag reflex and then I throw
I
up.
can't do that.
In high school, we called that pulling the trigger, and we did that a lot.
You go to that one guy and do that to
Derp's with me.
Yeah.
So one guy goes
Yeah.
to do it, and he's like, it just doesn't work for me. I don't know why.
But
we're like,
I
oh.
only asked about like waking up in the middle of the night because the one
Aaron.
Like brings his
I got what
boyfriend in later. He's like,
I understood what you said. It's because he sucks cocks.
yeah.
gotcha. But I only brought up throwing up because the most recent experience that I can think of that happened to me was middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. I got up out of bed and went into the hallway and threw up. Now, when I mean throw up, I mean it like took up the entire hallway, and it's like
Gross.
so yeah, yeah.
So like you made a slip and slide in your
Yeah,
house?
I did. I did.
Did your mom have to come clean it up?
No.
Did your dog come clean it up?
You ate it?
Dog started? No,
What you
the
about
dog
to say?
started smelling it. Almost ate it, but didn't. Now the reason why
Gross.
I had thrown up, was either I just had a bunch of dairy products that day, and dairy like a heavy amount of dairy does not go well for me. Like I have to drink like almond milk for my cereal, or else I end up having
Pussy.
like a
Yeah.
hurt stomach for like a long time.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's like.
So
Alright.
I had mac and cheese.
I'll drink a whole gallon of milk right now. Fucking bet.
I had homemade mac and cheese that had 7 different cheeses, or it was like 6 or 7 different cheeses in it.
Ooh, that sounds so
Nut.
good.
It was really good. Yeah. But then I also had, I think I had milk with it. I had plain
Yup.
milk with my cereal.
Ew.
I had milk for lunch.
I
don't
feel like
remember
you
what I had for
chose
lunch.
to have a lot of just milk.
No, I just don't like it. It becomes where it's like not like I just don't care to the point where I just am blind to it. So I'm like I don't even realize that it's dairy. You know, like I'm just like, yeah, that's milk. Okay, sure. And then I just drink it, and I'm like, eh.
That moment when you forget milk is dairy.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, you know.
Okay, so I have that problem, but I get headaches. I don't throw up. I get headaches if I have a lot of
Yeah,
dairy.
no, my
Cheese doesn't
stomach
affect
Yeah, this
me.
fuck.
It's
This
just
fucker is allergic to milk.
yeah, but
That's
it's
called-
just
Not
like,
lactose intolerant
But yeah,
My mom had to explain
Allergic?
that to him.
to milk. Because, and dude, it was so bad that your mom was explaining it to me because I almost called you like a fucking freak again. But I was like, oh wait, Aaron's mom is here. Probably shouldn't.
don't feel bad, Aaron. I'm allergic to orange juice, so
Weird.
you're not alone. Yeah.
Pulp or no pulp,
It don't matter. It don't matter.
dude.
Are you allergic to oranges?
No, so I can have dehydrated oranges, but orange juice.
De-
What about Sunny D?
What about?
I can't have Sunny D. No, that's how I found out about the issue.
So just regular ass oranges you can't do because
Correct.
they still got the juice in them.
Correct.
Weird.
It has to be dehydrated oranges. It's the orange juice, something in the orange juice.
I don't ever want to eat a dehydrated orange.
I do
don't either.
now.
I don't either. Nah, I see it
I've
in
had
trail mix.
I've had dehydrated
But-
strawberries before.
Yeah, they're super good.
That was actually
Yes,
pretty good.
Those
I
are
was gonna
bananas?
ask bananas. Yeah, I was like bananas because bananas are good. Oh, dude, dehydrated
Freaking
bananas are
banana
good.
chips.
Yeah, banana chips are good.
Dehydrated strawberries are pretty litty.
Yes,
Really
Strawberries are
strong.
pretty good too. But yeah, they're like super strong.
It's weird to eat a strawberry and it like go crunch.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Okay, completely, kind of in a different direction there, but Oreo with their new flavors that are like completely out there, I think that's what they're trying to do. Is like
Make
it's
it
like
so weird it's good.
like yeah, but it's like a dehydrate version, so it's like you don't expect a crunch out of it, but then they add
Yeah.
chocolate to it, so it's like it's like chocolate covered crunch is what they're trying to make.
Dude, I know like when Pringles like was releasing all their crazy flavors and stuff, it was like you're like, what? They make that into a chip flavor? That is fucking why it's wacky. But man, some of those landed so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking the pizza flavored Pringles were fire. So were the cheeseburger flavored Pringles.
I think it turns out at some point that they just taste like spice. I feel like when chips like start calling themselves like pizza flavored and like burger flavored, they don't taste like that to me. They just taste spicy.
No, the cheeseburger one, straight up, I ate it and I was like, oh, it's just like it's a cheeseburger flavored chip. So I'm guessing it's gonna taste like there's gonna be some mustard, some ketchup seasoning in there, maybe some cheese powder, stuff like that. I ate it and I was like, this tastes more like a cheeseburger than a cheeseburger does. Like, it was like somebody took cheeseburger and made cheeseburger concentrate and then made that into a chip. It's like when in Jimmy Neutron when he was trying to make like the ultimate piece of like the ultimate candy and he had like concentrated essence of each kind like of each flavor. Like he had like concentrated essence of sour and stuff.
I remember that
like,
episode.
This was like
yeah.
this was like concentrated essence of Berg and somebody put it on a chip. Like it straight up tasted like a cheeseburger and I couldn't it was weird but good.
I know what you're talking about. There's one that's a loaded potato.
Yeah, it's a
That
loaded
tastes-
baked potato.
That tastes like a loaded baked potato. And then
It does.
Doritos has a version to where it's taco flavor. It's a taco flavor Dorito chip. Mm-hmm. That it actually tastes like taco. It's
I have
the
a clip
weirdest
of you
thing.
talking about that.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. You do have a clip of me talking about that. Oh my gosh, why do I remember that from you explain? Oh my gosh, like the entire topic of it just came back to mind. Anyways, yeah, that clip will. I think that clip will be brought up later on, right? Because that's
Eventually one day.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, it'll be brought up one
It's
day. I'm
in
not
there.
going to talk about it again. But yeah, loaded baked potato though tastes like a loaded baked potato. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah. Whoever like the R&D department at those different like chip companies and stuff was fucking on point.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I don't want to know how they do it. I don't think I do. So just they got.
I do. I want to
You sure?
take like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory tour of like Pringles headquarters.
Okay. What I'm afraid of is what happens to people who check like meat factories and then they later become vegan. I don't want to do that to myself.
Nah, see, like I heard people said that to me. They were like, once you know, like literally how the sausage is made.
Mm-hmm.
People said that to me about like bacon and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I watched a documentary on like how bacon is made.
See, but that's not seeing it in person. I feel like seeing it in person is worse.
I know plenty of people that work at Sanderson Farms, which is like major here in our part of Mississippi, and they eat chicken all the time.
Yeah, no.
Like, they cut the heads off the chicken.
I've been through
Yeah.
Sanderson Farms. I've taken a tour of that place. I still eat chicken nuggets.
I think when it's your job, it's different because it's your job. It's not just something that you look at and like
do you mean?
realize as like a reality. What do you mean? What do I mean? That's their job. They get paid for it. It's
like,
different.
It still wouldn't stop them from being like.
They
less
still have like
inhumane
prolonged
to it.
exposure to the process of it.
Yeah, but
So I feel like they're even more likely to be disgusted by what they do.
nah.
Yeah.
Eventually, just it grays out.
We are disagreeing hard on you tonight, there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
I'm
like,
host. I overrule all. It's fine.
well, all right. Like at the bank, for instance, I'm more careful with my money since I started working at the bank.
yeah.
I'm not like
I think you're more careful with your money after your credit card info got stolen.
actually.
Yeah.
No, not really. I got it all back. So I mean,
That's true.
It took like
yeah, that was more.
It
of like a
literally
joke.
took like maybe 10 hours.
I think.
Well, I feel like that's more of not like I take care of my money really well. I think
Yeah.
that's somebody retarded stole
yes,
my info.
That's what I was about to say. If it was somebody who was smart, different story.
Yeah.
Like an actual credit card thief.
Yeah.
What was her name? Taekwana?
I don't remember.
Taekwana.
I don't remember. You pinned it somewhere. I think.
I think it was Taekwana.
I don't know. Whatever you say, it's gonna sound racist when you get it wrong.
Yep. Taekwondo. Yep.
No, she wasn't Asian.
All right. See, I didn't say that.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah. Well, jeez.
So, real quick, I wanted to throw this at you because we're past this at this point. I know we already passed it, but I'm making a call back.
Okay.
I talked about this at my church tonight, so it's very like recent in my mind. So one time when I was like 14 or 15 years old, maybe a little younger, it was like 12 or 13, but I was like outside playing like all day at church, like in the hot sun before church started that night. So like I was like super hot and I was dying. I was a little fat chubby kid, so I was really out of shape. So you know when fat chubby kids run a lot, they like overheat and get sick because their body's not used to like doing that much physical activity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got sick and I went to the bathroom and I threw up and a live lizard came out of my body and landed in the toilet.
What?
Wait. Do you not remember swallowing?
No. That's why I'm concerned.
What?
To this day, it's
You've
kinda
never told me
startled
this story before.
I think you were possessed by an alien, and that
But
was the lizard.
It was one of those like
Dude,
really
I think
tiny
that was-
little lizards.
That was like a xenomorph. Some sort of endoparasitoid
Yeah.
put its seed inside of you.
And then yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but like, I remember puking and
That was
like
the tapeworm.
seeing it like just turn and look up at me, and I was like, "What the crap? What the crap?"
I know you said lizard, but I'm only picturing Greed from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Wait, I need
Small
that.
or
I have a
big?
think. Hold on.
No, small. The small one.
Okay. But really funny if this is the larger one.
His true form.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I see you now.
Yeah.
That's accurate, Ethan. That's how I felt.
It like that just turns and looks up at
Yeah,
you.
that's how I felt. But it was one of those like, you know those like tiny little like almost like see-through ones. Like it's not a lizard. I think it's more like a salamander.
It's a gecko. It's
Yeah,
like a gecko.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have them around our porch a lot, but that's what it was. It was like one of those, and it was super itty bitty. Like it was like an inch long, if that.
I bet it landed on something that you were eating, and you like swallowed it. But no, you would have had to.
No, I think
Nah.
I don't know how it happened, man.
I bet.
And I know what
I bet
everybody's
that's what
thinking.
happened.
It was in the toilet or something. It wasn't.
Nah, this bitch so fat. He ate a fucking gecko without realizing.
No, I bet it like just went straight down your throat. Like it was.
Yeah, it was really
Down the
freaking
hatch.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It could have happened in your sleep.
that's what
Is
I'm
another
thinking.
thing.
Is
Yeah.
I got
That's even
is it
worse.
went in
Yeah.
my body in my sleep.
Yeah.
That's my
People-
only thought.
People have that with bugs
That's
in
like
their
the.
ear.
Yeah,
I was about to say
It
that's
scares
like
me, that's
the
why I sleep
whole
with
like you
earbuds.
swallow like an average of like 2 spiders a year or some shit like
It's
that.
seven.
Yeah.
7 spiders a year.
It's an insane theory that I personally don't think that that's true, but
Nah.
Maybe in like
I mean, honestly, it just depends where you live.
Taekwondo's crack
Yeah.
house.
If I lived at
maybe.
my brother's house, like where I was staying this summer the whole time, yes, absolutely. He had spiders and all kinds of bugs all up in his house all the time.
Who?
I told you
Your
about my
brother?
friend's place who like basically was breeding spiders, right? That he like didn't
Yeah, you
he'd
did.
never kill,
No.
right? Okay. So,
I
back
have
in
a
high
breeding
He
school,
ran a no-kill shelter for
I
spiders.
have a breeding
he
bug
did.
story
He
after
did
this, by the
actually.
way.
Back in high school, I had a friend of mine who his parents owned basically like a mobile home trailer deal, and so they didn't need it anymore. They had an actual full on house, so they were like, "Yeah, go ahead, you have it." So it was his own little space, and it was like off on their land, like super far out. So he's completely fine. So he just did whatever he wanted to there. He made like it was like his entire computer setup. He had a little kitchen there. It was basically just his own little mini house. And there was 2 bathrooms, and they were in the same hallway. So one was on your right, another one was on your left. The one on the right didn't have a shower. The one on the left had just had a basic like a square shower to it. Anyways, I go to the bathroom, using the right bathroom on the right side, and I go to wash my hands. I turn the knobs, and it's like that scene from Toy Story to where the creepy toys come out. That was the spiders. Like they were just
Oh
they
my
just
God.
crawled out from like wherever they were hiding. Like they were like, "Oh, your hands are there." And I was like,
Oh.
no, no. And then I jumped back, continued to wash my hands normally.
What?
Didn't turn off the
What are you
didn't turn
talking
off the
about?
sink.
You didn't just
'cause-
like leave the
okay,
room?
No, because here's the thing. They
Ethan.
weren't the ones that were there were not like they didn't have an actual body. They were just like
What?
daddy long leg type of spiders.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
They
about
were-
to say, are these like non-corporeal
Yeah.
spiders
No.
that fucking came out at you?
No.
These fucking ghost spiders?
Yeah,
Because
no.
I'm getting out there hella
No,
quick.
these just had like long legs.
I
to
don't
'em.
fuck with ghost spiders.
These just had small long legs to them. So I was like,
That's the title of the podcast.
They weren't that threatening. So I was like, fine, whatever.
Can't
So
say
I
that. It's
finished
got a bad
washing my
word in it.
hands, and then I freaked out and I went over to him and I was like, "You know, you have spiders in your bathroom, right?" He's like, "Yeah,
I got
they're
ghost
all over the
spiders in
place."
there.
And I was like, "Why do you keep like? Why don't you just kill them?" He's like, "Because they eat the bugs in here." I'm like, you idiot! Like, you are you dumb? And he's like, "No, they kill the bugs. That's why I keep them alive. Like, I don't kill a single spider that's in here." And then it got to be like what was it? It was like almost no. It was probably midnight to like 12:30, and another person goes to the bathroom and freaks out about the spiders again. We bring up that topic again, and he goes, "Oh yeah, and I think I saw a black widow in here somewhere once. I don't know where it
Nope.
went though."
Nope. Nope.
None of us went to sleep.
Nope.
None of us went to sleep.
Nope.
His great granddad spider ghost comes out the like the
Yeah,
faucet
he-
at you.
He tried to go to sleep, but because we weren't able to go to sleep because of that stupid like black widow spider that was somewhere in that area, we just started blasting
no.
music and we're like, "No, you're staying up with us. Like,
I'm concerned
you
now.
put us through this pain." So
And
yeah.
then like the next week, you get news that he was murdered in his sleep by a horde of ghost spiders.
No, that's not gonna happen because he no longer lives there due to noise complaints. So
From the
yeah.
ghost spiders, were they partying too hard with them at night?
Yeah, they were partying way too hard. Yeah, they like to rave. They'd get out their little disco ball and go nuts.
Dude, they got
God.
8 legs. What do you? I mean, they can. Imagine that. But okay,
Man.
so
I'm just imagining ghost spiders, and I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
You're
so
welcome.
let me tell you my.
I'm not even afraid of
bug
spiders.
breeding story.
Okay.
Oh,
So
fuck
this
ghost
isn't-
spiders.
This isn't near like as detailed as yours because I didn't go anywhere near this place because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my like, if you had to pick a
Skin's
bug,
gonna love this
if
podcast.
you have to pick a bug, what's the scariest bug?
Scorpion, easy.
Derp.
Tick.
Mine's a cockroach. Hate cockroaches. I think they're the
What?
most.
You're a fucking
I
pussy.
think
Yeah.
they're the most disgusting creature in the world. They are
Yeah,
awful,
sure, they're gross,
they make
and
me
yeah,
wanna
sure, they have
puke
like
my
minor
guts out.
diseases, but tick and scorpion are a lot worse than
I guess
cockroach.
scary.
Tick because
scary's a wrong
well,
word.
I would say mosquito is scarier than tick if you're going that route. That
No,
route.
no, because
Nah,
mosquitoes move.
Mosquitoes kill more humans than humans.
Yeah, but mosquitoes move.
Mosquitoes are the only thing to kill more humans than humans. Fun fact.
Yeah, this
cool.
is true.
All right,
This is
so
true.
I just like I guess scary is not the right word. I guess gross and disgusting would be the right word. They just make
Still
me
scorpion.
want. They just make me want to throw up when I see them. So like,
Or wasps, because those fuckers can fly.
nah, they don't bother me that much. I literally will like rather a wasp in a room with me than a cockroach.
Cazadors
You're
are actual
fucking
bugs,
weird.
by the way, Ethan.
But
What?
Cazadors are an actual bug.
Yeah. I
It
know.
actually exists.
but like my dad had this friend that had a bunker
Laughs in Australian.
that and he breeded cockroaches, bred them.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
like
Okay.
Yeah.
had like 1 million of them
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and sold them like
Yeah.
around the world.
People buy them. Yeah.
He sold them for like movies and stuff like that. But like
Mm-hmm.
he would just go in there and like, oh, I can't, man. Like that's
Here's-
so.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with them is they were genetically modified to be disgusting.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
allergic to cockroaches.
I think
Shout out.
that's a myth made up by yourself.
No,
I
it's on
think-
my list of things.
I think that's just a condition called pussy.
Man, I wish I could get some of that.
Never mind.
Gaping pussy.
But yeah,
It's called
they,
the GP.
Like that blew my mind.
GPD, the gaping pussy disorder.
But like, what would just make you go, I'm gonna start a cockroach farm, and just start like breeding them? Why?
The fact that they decompose trash faster than any other
I don't
bug
know.
that we can.
What makes you
breed.
go, huh, I want to start a podcast?
Because we like to talk too much. That's why.
Some people like bugs.
Yeah, and another fun fact about cockroaches is that they're one of the fastest sort of bugs that can decompose garbage. Like they're the fastest at it.
You want to get rid of that compost, cockroaches.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So, it makes sense. And that's why I said they're genetically modified to be disgusting. Because why in the
I
world
don't know.
would you create a bug that one is just looks like a turd for one, two hisses, and three can fly? It's just
Yeah.
designed to be disgusting.
So, I sort of grew up and was conditioned to not give a fuck about cockroaches because in Bogalusa, Louisiana, it's right next to the paper mill. So there's just, the air is rich with chemicals. So all of the cockroaches in the area grew to a freakish size. So every single cockroach that we saw that was like coming around our house was probably like an inch to an inch and a quarter long, and
Yeah.
then like 3/4 of an inch to like half an inch wide.
This podcast
I
isn't
remember
listenable.
We had that.
And then,
dude, we had
so
this
they're
in
massive.
Georgia.
I remember one morning. Actually, my brother like woke up super early, and he like went to like fix himself like a glass of juice or something, like a glass of apple juice, and he saw a cockroach like just crawling around on the kitchen counter. He grabs a dirty fork out of the sink, stabs the cockroach, and then puts the fork back in the sink. And a few hours later, when mom wakes up and comes back in, the cockroach is still moving, impaled on the fork.
Yeah.
And so she screams and wakes everybody up, and it's just like just
Yeah.
impaled upside down on the fork in the sink
Nice.
because they just didn't fucking
No,
die.
they They do not die. That's another thing that's kind of gross about them.
We would burn them.
Yeah, we had those
I
size
just smashed
cockroaches in Georgia. We had cockroaches that were that size, but the thing is,
Now, see, Aaron, these cockroaches, you don't. These cockroaches, you don't smash them.
No.
They smash you.
They're
yeah,
what?
Yeah, they smash you.
It's like you like go to throw a shoe at it and it just like picks the shoe up and it just hits you in the face.
It's
with
like
it.
that commercial. What was that with the spider that like tosses the dude
I know
around
what
the
you're talking
room?
about. I know.
Yeah, what commercial was that?
I don't know.
What was
I
it
gotta
for?
find it.
It was like Mountain Dew or something. Like it was like
Hold on. Nostalgia commercials again. We're back on it. Back
yeah,
at it
nostalgic
again.
commercials.
Basically, that Tom and Jerry scene where he goes and gets like the brawlers and sicks them on Jerry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically like that. But yeah, we had cockroaches that size in Georgia. But what these kind would do is that they would find dead pine trees and hide underneath the bark of them, and then eat bugs in the bark of it.
So he'd like peel the bark off, and it'd just be like shit tons of
Yeah.
cockroaches, just like
and
just
they're-
crawling around in the tree.
They're the super long ones, yeah. Or what'll happen is that piece of bark that they're on will fall off, and then they just fall on your head.
Yep, and then it just detonates and just rains cockroaches.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like this conversation.
I'm familiar. Yeah, get over it.
Oh, it's an ant, I think.
No, I was a spider.
It's pronounced aunt.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, I'm having this trouble where I type in spider fighting man and Spider-Man comes up, and then I had the same trouble when I typed in ant fighting man. Ant-Man came
Yeah.
up.
Thanks, Marvel.
Thanks, Marvel. God.
I'm pretty sure it's an ant.
Dude, you're dumb. Strong
it.
spider commercial. Mentos spider commercial funny. I found it.
Wow.
It's for Mentos.
Mentos.
Put
Yeah.
it in chat. I want to see it. Just for later, though.
Right. I don't think we're allowed to put it on our podcast.
Nah.
Can we? All right. So I've had thoughts, and Derb knows exactly where I'm
You are a
coming
thought.
from. So what about if we turn on screen sharing and hop on a Discord, right? All right. So like, and then we copy another YouTuber's format of entertainment that they do, right? Right. So
Okay, yeah.
and
I'm with
then
you.
We call
You just wanna
ourselves
do a
White
Discord
Noise,
podcast.
right? All right. And then we just show memes,
Mhm.
right? That's it. That's my idea.
Nice.
That's so original.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
Wow.
Groundbreaking.
You know what? Call me Aaron.
Yes. Here's the problem with that though, is that, and this is why Discord is such a great and amazing site, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we have it. Not sponsored. It's like
Actually, we are
144p. It's like 144p when screen sharing at certain
Yeah.
times.
No, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well-
and there used to be this amazing website called Rabbit, but that recently got shut down. So,
All right.
yeah.
You're
This
probably
was
right.
fucking too much.
Yeah.
What if it was just
there
like
was
a
that.
video wheeling, right? And we just started at the same time. And we OBS'd.
That's theater mode. That's not.
So,
Same.
are you talking about Soot House?
What?
That too.
No.
There's a lot. The list goes on and on.
I referenced it twice now, and I don't think either one of you got it.
No, I did. It was Game Grumps.
No.
You sure? You
I
said
s-
Aaron.
I said, call me Aaron. Call me Carson.
Oh, yeah. No, because Game Grumps has done that before. Carly's gonna get mad at me for saying that. But I'm
Dude,
sure they've
Carly's
done it
gonna
before.
get mad at me for a billion things I've said this episode.
I'm just watching a pottery video to try and calm down.
That's fair.
What the? Never mind. Never mind.
So, like,
Pottery is so relaxing.
Kupo just messages me.
Mhm.
He calls me dumb all the time.
Oh no.
I mean,
poor
do you
child.
blame her?
I have to deal with that constantly. I'm dead now. I'm sorry.
I was like, you talking to me about saying risky shit on the fucking podcast.
What did you
Yes.
say to me the other day? Oh, all right. Oh yeah.
Never mind.
She wanted evidence against Ethan, and I gave it to her.
Oh, okay.
And then she said, "Pat's
Not
on
hard
back."
to find.
She was like, "Pat's on." She said, "Now your time has come, Aaron," and then asked me a question, and I told her the answer, and she was like, "Thank you.
What was the question?
I'll tell you after the podcast."
Oh god. Fuck.
Because it might be used for something later.
Well,
Oh,
that, but
okay.
it's also like personal stuff.
That too.
It's not that personal, but stuff you don't want people on the phone
That's
to see.
right. Yeah, no, I remember what it was now.
And
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said, "Pats on back. No, go get your accountant degree, nerd." And I was like, "Why do I want an accountant degree?" And she was like, "Because you can learn stocks." And I was like, "That's not where you learn
It's not accounting.
stocks." And she was like, "Stocks," and then just didn't say anything else. And I was like,
I mean, the stock market is like a whole other thing.
"Yeah,"
Mhm.
but I feel like the way she insults you is like she says something a little wrong, just to trigger you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like she spells.
Yeah,
This is
also
how she
known
spells my
as
name.
derp.
What? Also known as what? What? I heard my name. Oh yeah.
Erin.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
That's how she spells my name, and
Yeah, I also. Oh, we were talking one time. I think it was in a when I was streaming, and she was in the chat. I was like, man, fuck Aaron for having 2 A's at the beginning of his name.
she was like, "You're a dumb boy, so I take your O away, add an I, and take the A, because you're a dumb boy." And I was like, "What'd I do?" She was like, "Dumb boy." I was
Okay.
like, "You're not explaining anything."
I may be to blame for that name for you,
Aaron.
because if you remember, I
Aaron.
used to have you in my phone as that.
Oh, you see? Forgot.
Fun fact, on my Snapchat, because that's the.
If we want to say, Kupo spells Aaron's name Arin, and then apparently Derp had Aaron in his phone as Erin.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Yeah,
a
and
female, apparently.
Yeah, that was the joke I
Yeah.
was making.
Don't you have a half sister named Aaron?
Yes. I have a stepsister named Erin.
I think
Nailed
you
it.
told me that, and I was like, "Oh, fitting. Okay." It was like,
So, yeah. They call her E. And I'm Aaron.
yeah, that makes sense.
That sucks.
Aunt E.
That sucks for her though.
No, she liked
Does
it. That's
suck.
what she chose. That's what she wanted
What? She
her nephew to call her.
wanted to be called
Come on, at least have
E?
two
Yeah,
letters.
And E.
Man.
Aunt. So she's Auntie.
Yeah. See? See?
That's stupid.
No, that's funny.
That's stupid.
No, I think it's funny.
Auntie. Auntie who? Just Auntie.
I had so many conversation topics, but I forgot to write them down and forgot about them. But,
What an Aaron-like fashion to do something like that.
Wow, Aaron.
but like, shout out to you guys playing Remnant now and enjoying the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna buy it on PC?
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Did you get that other game returned that didn't work?
Not yet. I have to call about it because I haven't had time. I've been dealing
Okay.
with
Ah, okay.
stuff today.
Yeah.
I had to call about.
But yeah,
oh,
it's a pretty fun game.
Did you get Star Wars downloaded?
No, I haven't started that yet either. There's so much stuff to download, bro.
What'd you download this morning instead? What'd you
I for-
download this morning
I
instead?
forgot.
Porn.
Oh, you just forgot. Okay.
Yeah, I went to
I was
the
gonna
gym
say
this
if it-
morning
Just like
and I haven't gone in I don't
just
know
like-
how long.
a shit ton of hentai.
Gotcha. I was gonna say if it was anything, I would have guessed Borderlands 3, but
No,
I mean,
it's
it
not
makes
going to be able
sense
to
'cause,
download
like,
it till the 10th.
If you have slow internet and you want to jack off when you get home from work, you start the downloads in the morning, so then you've got like
No,
good fat material in the afternoon when you get back.
no, Ethan, we're not
or
all
just
you.
so that you can play whatever game you plan on playing when you get back.
So I played Divinity.
Sure, we can call it that.
I played Divinity with Tavish the other day,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
I don't know how he plays that game by himself. Absolute idiot.
What do you mean?
When
Like-
he plays that game with me, he just goes dumb. He just forgets what things do and just like kills himself.
Oh, like
Aaron, that's me when I play any game
Yeah.
with you.
I don't know
like
what
oil and fire.
Because honest to God, Aaron, my main concern is not let's win. It's how can I get Aaron as pissed off at me as I can.
No, like this is him because you should know Tavish in his Divinity. He is more serious about Divinity than anybody else is.
Almost.
So he's gonna be-
He's almost as serious during Battlefront 2, but he's still very, very serious on Divinity 2. He's more serious on Divinity than.
Imagine
Battlefront.
if I played like Overwatch ranked. That's Tavish on Divinity.
Yeah.
A little bit downgraded though. But like
Yeah.
the other day, right? He's sitting there, and he's sitting there. I was like, you probably need to heal, and he's like, nah, I'm fine. That assassin's never gonna make it over here. He ends his turn. Assassin walks all the way to him, stabs him in the back, and he dies.
Why does everyone keep on stabbing me in the back?
And it was like perfectly
it's
tuned.
And it does a lot
Does a lot of damage.
And I wish I could have like recorded it or something because it was completely perfect. He was like, he'll never kill me. Ends his turn and just dies. And like he just forgets how abilities work completely. And like just misses stuff all the time. Like I don't know if he's just like not paying attention because he's just talking. So like when he does it by himself, he actually like tries.
That's what I imagine that's the case, because that's how it is for me for a lot of stuff.
But I'm like, sometimes I'll be like set off. I'll be like, hey, don't kill this person because if I kill this person, I'll get an extra AP, and therefore I'll be able to kill this person. I can chain it. And he's like, got it. Kills the person. I'm like, Tavish.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you said not to kill him. I was like, I did. And he's like, yeah, I killed him.
How about I do anyway?
It was awful. I love playing Divinity with him because he just has like the funniest like mistakes that I've ever seen. I'm like, hey, don't hit those dogs because I'm gonna stun them next round. He goes, no, watch this. And he'll like go to stun them, hit him with a grenade. They'll run separate ways, and then he'll miss his second attack, and then just waste his turn and go, He's like, yeah, I had a guaranteed stun. He'll be like, yeah, I thought I did, but I didn't. I messed up. I forgot that that's how that works. I'm like, yeah, that's how that works.
I hope one of these times he gets teleportation and the one to where you can like grab items. I forget what
Telekinesis?
one that is. Yeah. I hope he gets those two confused to where he ends up
You have
putting
teleportesis.
to where he puts like lava on himself, and it's like, oh,
Oh,
Oops.
no, that one's like polymorph.
Looks to me like you've got the lava ground.
They just did a big update. They apparently just updated Divinity.
okay,
They put a mirror in the Fort Joy area, so you can respec at Fort
Oh.
Joy, and that's pretty dope.
yeah, that is.
I don't know. I want to do like maybe an honor run and just see how far me and Tab get on it or something like that, because he has lots of just like hilarious moments of him just messing up in combat scenarios. But it won't be like a playthrough, because if I did it, we're just gonna run through everything like we normally do and like speed run
Right.
it. But we're
Yeah.
already on the third island, so we're trying to finish the game out on the playthrough that we have now, and then go after
That's
that.
what you guys did before, and you guys just abandoned it, and then you guys left me in the dust for no reason.
Yeah. I made my tank build this time, and it's kind of stupid. Like, we were in the fight. You know I'm sorry for all the listeners that don't play Divinity. Do you know the third time you fight
And the co-hosts
Pope
that
guy?
don't play Divinity.
Hey,
What?
You know the third time you fight like the Pope guy, the bishop, in the third
Yeah.
island?
Yeah.
I finished that fight with full health and full armor.
Dun, 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 dun.
With no
Nice.
healing.
Yeah.
Just because it's just stupid. But Ethan, you should play it. It's right up your alley. We need to get you on it, man.
Yeah, you need to remember that I have the game too, and
For sure. 'Cause
do something about that.
I think if you played it through one time and got like used to how the game works, that would be best. Because like playing it all together, it needs to, like if all four of us are playing it, it's going to be a little weird. Like if all three of us know exactly what's going to be next and you've never done it before.
Yeah, like the boat situation that was going on, to where like there was that XP boost thing for the boat, and how Ethan wasn't on board with it, so Tavish was just like, I'm gonna hit the thing now, and then
Yeah.
Ethan freaked out because we were in combat. He was just
Yeah.
chilling. Sorry
I
about
mean,
that.
freaked out. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. You're like,
What are
oh,
we doing?
It's like
fine. What?
I don't know how Tavish found it. I'm assuming a video. But what you do is you
Yeah.
like punch a guard twice or three times, and it makes the whole room aggro. And then another person runs in the next room over and talks to the chick and gets her in the fight. And then she instantly ends the fight and kills everybody that was aggroed, and you get all the XP. But you wouldn't get any of that XP if you didn't do it. So, but it's like a half a level full of XP.
Okay, guys. Serious question.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting on the toilet in a public restroom. Somebody knocks on the stall. What do you do?
Somebody's in here.
Okay.
That was a joke from what's his name? What's the? Oh, shame.
Nice-
Shame my
nice
memory's
way of-
failing me.
Of
It's
hiding your
terrible.
tracks. Yep.
This is awful. Oh no.
Yep, it's totally a joke from
Yep, totally
a
a
person,
joke from-
a real life person.
we don't know
not
the name
Aaron
of.
making a joke and going, "Shit, that was a shitty joke."
Yep,
and they blame it on
hold
someone
on.
else.
Yep.
It was totally another person that made that joke. I'm just
Absolutely.
stealing it.
Who-
I promise.
who's
It was
the-
really funny when they said it. You had to be there.
Yep. Oh darn.
Who's the? Like a liar. He's the guy you do all the time, the comedian. Can't remember his name. It's killing me. I'm about
Mhm.
to
I
die.
don't think this person exists even.
I hate both of you.
No, I honestly think it's just his imaginary friend.
This is so bad because y'all both know exactly who I'm talking about, and I can't
Nope,
think of his name.
Not a clue.
I don't know who you're
Keep
talking
talking.
about at
You
all.
guys keep talking. What do you say? There.
It's
What's up, pussycat?
You two know who I'm talking
whoa
about.
whoa whoa. I would actually just create an animated series about kids going through puberty.
I still can't remember his name.
It would set a horse loose in the hospital.
Johnny smashed the bottle and said, "Everybody,
John
in the
Mulaney.
closet."
John Mulaney. I got it.
There he goes. He got there,
Got
everybody.
it. Yay.
Yay. He left. Leaves the chat.
Good job. Good job, Aaron.
That's why I should have ended my recording and just sent you the audio.
No,
I mean, it is about time for us to wrap
it
up.
is. So yeah. Any topics?
I
Hmm?
I knock back.
That'd
like
be fun.
the enchantment spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock back 4.
Yeah. Speaking of that.
That way when I hit the creeper, it goes far enough that the detonation doesn't hurt me.
Okay. So for those that expected Minecraft servers to be a thing and for us to do episodes on that, fun fact, we actually have no server up at the moment. We did. That's actually a lie. We did have 2 servers up. Both had the exact same mods on them. We got rid of those 2 because of technical difficulties. But we are now doing a vanilla one to where there are no mods because my good little buddy here, Aaron, decided to do several with mods and then realized that crafting, when you have mods that kind of make you not know how to make a crafting table and how difficult
Dude,
those are,
holy crap.
that he
Ethan.
should probably go to vanilla and know basic stuff.
I tried to play
beforehand.
a mod pack, and I couldn't figure out how to make a crafting table.
He couldn't. He looked up videos. He spent a good 40 minutes trying to make a crafting table.
I just quit the
my
mod and
God.
installed it, and I was out.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
like when you broke it, you just got dead wood planks. And I think I
Yes.
figured out how to do it. I just didn't want to put in the work. Because if you broke it with your hand, you got dead wood planks. So what you had to do is you had to craft the dead wood planks into a stencil. And then that stencil had to be made into a stencil pattern or whatever. And then that had to be made into a table for using tinkers. And then you had to make an axe head,
Yeah.
a binding, and then the shaft or whatever. And then after that, you had to make the axe. And then you use the
Shaft.
axe. And then you could break the wood and then make a crafting table.
Okay. Sounds easy.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes of work. It's so much work to make a dang crafting table.
Yep.
But I was just very angry about it. I started a new mod pack. It's fun, though. but it's still lots of crap I don't know. I just pick up everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, what's this?
Remnant is lots of fun.
Yes, Remnant is lots of fun. It's randomized. They need to be putting that into Bethesda games. Ethan, they need to be putting that thing in Skyrim. However they make it.
Dude, randomized Skyrim?
Yes. See?
That'd be delicious.
Right? Like, Whiterun and like all the holds are in the same location, but everything in the middle completely random.
Yeah, random, and also like where certain quests start, who gives them to
Right.
you.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. Elder Scrolls
It's like,
6.
do you have them? Do you have the Mace of Moleg Ball yet? It's like, nah, it hasn't spawned yet in my world. I haven't found
Yeah.
the quest giver.
Have you gotten the?
It's like, oh, dude, in my world, he was like right here.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Have you gotten the beacon? Yeah, I saw it. I ain't picking that thing up again. Nah.
Another hand touches the beacon.
But I think we should.
Take me to my temple.
Yeah. No. Whenever I see that in the chest, I look at it and I go, nope.
Not doing
Yeah,
that.
nope. Close the chest. Walk away.
I love seeing like that picture of a guy on a plane whose carry-on was a dodecahedron.
Yes.
And somebody just commented, another hand touches the
Yeah, I
beacon.
saw that. But yeah, we should be ending because gosh, I'm starting to get super tired.
Yeah.
This is a very scholastic podcast.
Yes, it was.
This is tired boy hours.
Yeah, Aaron decided that it'd be a good day. Like
This is
today.
the only day I had.
Wow.
Can we start recording on the weekends, please?
Yeah.
You know, we plan to Monday, but we plan to do raid Monday, but that never happened either, Ethan. So.
I was sick,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I figured
Yeah.
and also I never heard anything happen.
Yeah.
No one responded. to me.
Everybody said like 2 people said no, so that's why I was like, it's probably canceled.
Yeah.
But okay, but Ethan, podcast was originally
Yeah.
planned on a weekend for this week.
Did I not?
It was planned
Did I
Monday.
not do something?
Yeah.
Was it my fault?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe,
We never saw you.
Yeah, we never saw you get
me
brought
and
up.
Derp were
but-
in Discord for like probably 8 hours or 6. Not like that.
Yeah,
probably
we're just
6
like,
hours together.
Where's Ethan at? And we're like,
Did you really? When did this? I never heard anything about this.
We sent. Well, okay, this is again probably a 2 separate chat room situation
Yeah.
because we sent stuff on Snapchat.
Please God, if it's podcast announcements, send it to the podcast Discord. Because if it's not Snapchat, I sometimes don't look at it.
Yeah, I think that's what
Okay.
happened.
Yeah.
But
That's probably
yeah,
true.
yeah. At least, hey, we got this one. So
You know what?
hopefully, huh?
I think what we need to start doing for Mondays is every Monday is Minecraft Monday.
No,
All right.
because
Why,
that
what-
exists.
No, but like,
No, that
You realize that's like a
I know.
thing.
that's like a major thing.
I
Like,
know.
that everyone
Yes.
does.
Every YouTuber
not-
does that.
Okay.
I'm not saying we put it out on a Monday. I'm saying that's our one day that we record Minecraft.
So wait, you called it what, Aaron?
we play Minecraft on a Monday.
I'm about to stop my recording
Thank you all.
and go the fuck to
Thank
sleep.
you all for watching. We'll be back
a
with you
good
next
book.
week. Hopefully, this will be uploaded this week so that Ethan doesn't make me a liar 2 times in a row. So
I'll try my hardest.
yes. So see y'all hopefully next week.
Thank you for joining us for Tired Boy Hours.
Goodbye.
Scuffed cast.